Hey, what up, Skibbity Rizzers? What up, my my Skibbity toilet? Got other Gen Z terms, trying to switch it up, trying to get my my fame up, my demographics up by using more memery. Welcome back to the Skibbity Riz old school RuneScape channel. John McGarrett's here, and it's been a little bit. I know I've been screwing around. Awkward silence. Anyway, yep. So a couple of new things. We got some jungle drum and bass running up in the background. Decided to switch it up from the lo-fi, but we're going in hard. It has been 7 days and 18 hours since the last check. When I hit the log, I wrote the time down because I kind of wanted to peek in before we shot the episode today. And I have wasted 18 hours, but we'll just go off 7 days. So let's just check the main 4 accounts that I run. Nope, keep forgetting I got a secret safe pin on this account because it is my main. Anyway, so here we are, popping open the accounts here. Oh, sorry, this is your first episode. We're checking trades. I did a trade series called Fresh Start. Now we're here. Fresh Start's kind of over. I hit 100 mil bank in like 2 months or some shit. Only doing free-to-play methods on multiple accounts or whatever, just to prove the concept. And now I'm just kind of doing trade experiments so we can kind of so you guys can kind of see trends in the market and help you guys make decisions for trade strategies you're trying to do. So that's what we're doing here. But these are my 4 mains. These are the ones I pay for membership on. So I do a couple members items themselves as well. So okay, that being said, we got the Mithril Darts sold very easily. This probably would have sold a lot earlier in the week, and if I had been not lazy, I probably could have gotten on, but I made, let's see here, it looks like 468, so just under a mil. 937 K was made right there in a week. So 937. This isn't whatever. That's 133,000 a day. That's pretty good for a slot. So I'd say Mithril Darts at 5, and then try to sell them back for 7 would be a decent trade. And this is probably my 50th to 100th time making that trade specifically. So just keep that in mind. I do Mithril Darts a lot. This is one of my secret picks. Secret picks. So yeah. So there's that. That's good. That's a good report for you guys. And as you can see here, we bought our Ancient Essence and we sold our Ancient Essence in a week, sorry. So we made, I don't remember how long it took. I think I bought it about a day or something like that, but let's just say 9 days just to be chill about it. So we made 497. Let's just say 9 days. That's 55K a day. So that we're already at 180K a day just on 2 easy, simple members items. And this Ancient Essence was a shout out to some guy in the Discord. Again, yep. So the Discord link's going to be down below. Multi-scape traders. We're doing pretty good as a community. We got 75 people in the Discord now. Kind of there's only about 5-10 of us that chat periodically, but we got bulkers in there. We got traders in there. We got people, whatever, friendly people. I'm in there. I don't have a life, so I like to. I'm constantly in the Discord, just chatting it up. But yeah, so there's that. I got a tip from one of the guys in the Discord. I'm just saying. So that's why I plugged the Discord, because, you get some tips easily. So here we are. 7 days. We were able to sell 200,000 pure essence. So that is 28,000 profit a day for closed cycle. You know what I mean? That's almost the 30K just in and of itself, even though you have to use up a trade slot to keep the sales going. And I guess if you put more slots, you should sell faster, hypothetically. But still, not horrible there. So then for buying, there's a lot of buying here. Yeah, our sales for the elemental runes, these went through, so that's pretty nice. So we got those off. Those I'm sure those sold almost immediately, and then I was wasting the slots, but still. So buying, just 1 slot fire rune for 7 days. We have 128, so we're just going to round down. Just for a slot, it's 18K. So that imagine you have 3 slots. The rate is beating 30K a day, so that's pretty decent. And then for water runes, not so decent, about half that for that slot. Oh shit, sorry, that math is incorrect. So we'll just go back to 62K, 62 divided by 7 times 3, just under rate. But you know, it averages out to 30, right? Because the other one was 54K. Oops, not 540. If we divide that by 2, you know, it brings the average down, but you're still over 30K, plus you're diversifying. You know, some weeks the water runes might do a little bit better than the fire runes, depending, you know, there's a lot of variables that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of why I just do it the way I do here. So that's good. That's one account. Second account was able to sell the Ancient Essence, the small amount of Ancient Essence he had, which whatever, you know, I knew that was going to happen. And we were able to get, so you see here how I sold this for 7 and I got these for 5. 193,000 in, oops, in 7 days. Whoops. That slot in and of itself is beating the 30K a day. But on a member's account, you should probably be going for like something like, because you have twice 2.5 the amount of slots or whatever it is, 3 divided by 8. Or fuck me. 266% more slots. So that's how you find 266% more slots. You should probably be going for 2.667 times 30K. Daily rate of 80K on a member's account. That should be your goal for 80K profit for a profit, or you know, for a member's account. You know, you're doing good if you can make 560K in a week, which should be pretty. It's pretty conservative. Okay, we're only at 6 minutes 45 seconds. It's not too bad. Anyway, so we beat that with just this, I think, right? No. Times 2, because I'll be selling for 7. No, we didn't. But one slot is almost at that 80K a day. That's still pretty sweet. Plus then also we got a fire runes, so this is relevant for the free-to-play players. 102, 150, and 71K. So 102 plus 152 plus 71,000. So this would be a free-to-play account in 1 week for elemental runes. So that is 46K a day, which is pretty freaking good. So elemental runes seem to be on the menu again, boys. Plus then also pure essence by themselves, 267,000 in 1 week. You can sell that for 1, or if you want, so you know, 38,000 per day. Or if you're going to sell to bulkers, if you're willing to be patient, then you can make 38,000 a day. Or if you want to immediately get your cash back to reinvest for more pure essence income, it's only 15K a day. But again, that's 1 slot, so it's still pretty damn good. You know, if you take that times 3, you know, very good season. You know, this account is performing very well. And then also we got grapes and stuff too. I don't know what grapes are selling for. Maybe that was the wrong thing to get. Let me check. Let me do a price check on them quick. I remember I was trying out a couple other thingamabobs. So 13. So it looks like we might be able to get 13 for these. So a little bit higher investment, so it's gonna be a little bit lower ROI, but still it's a free-to-play item. So you know, potentially that is a decent item to buy. Performing very similarly in terms of ROI to Ancient Essence. Our maple bows bought at 85 and they are showing at 107. I think I mentioned this in my last video that this is an item that has kind of been bread and butter for me for making profits, and I'm just going to go right back in at 107. How about we'll just do 104? Not really too greedy. Or even 102 if that's the actively traded price. We'll do 102. Because profit's profit, right? Insta sells, that means I profited 350K. I'm not sure if I did this offer. I'd have to check the video to make sure, but still, you know what I mean? This is just kind of a random flip and then just go right back in. Reinvest the whole thing. Reinvest my whole cash stack here. Oh, plus a little bit more, whatever, but you know what I mean. So this is going to be sold right back at 7. Kind of just random episode going randomly. Oh my gosh, 3? Oh, wow. That's wild. Anyway, hopefully that sells then. So yeah, we'll check back in there. This is going to be, what did I pull out? So there's air runes, so I'll go sort of right back in at 4. And this is earth runes, so we'll go earth rune. You guys don't need to see this stuff. I could do this off camera, but we're just looking at, well, no. Yeah, no, yeah. I just want to kind of, oops, whatever. Those are still buying just fine. Bought those, sold those, going for 11. So I need darts again. Not Darth. Am I on a free-to-play world? Is that what's going on here? Yeah. Whoops. Let's just move on to the next account. So, 7 days, this guy had a little bit less cash on him, but he was able to buy 100k fire runes, 100k water runes, and then 60k or 59k air runes, 93k ancient essence, and 50k mithril darts. So this is still like a small bank investment, and you can see we did pretty good gains over the week. If I were to just quickly do the math, you know, I was kind of I could have done better if I had a little bit more money into these items. That is what these green bars are suggesting. But you know, whatever money you got is whatever you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't hurt. It's not a big deal. You know, we can be patient. We'll get there eventually. But still, we take 100 plus 100 plus what was it? 60, 59. Sorry, and then take that times 10,000, I believe. 100,000, 1,000? No, I think it's just 1,000. Yep, 259k divided by 7. And that would be a free-to-play account making 37k per day. So that's pretty good, you know. So that is 3 accounts showing, even 4 accounts showing roughly that we're hitting our mark for the elemental runes. The elemental runes seem to be doing, whoopsies, pretty damn good, which I'm happy to see. 81 plus 81 plus 81. We'll take that times or divided by 7, and that is over. You know, and that is 30k, 34,000. Yep. So all the accounts, all the elemental runes with a spread, close cycle do hit the mark. They did hit the mark. So that's pretty sweet. Does that mean hopefully we're back in the elemental season? Pure essence season is still, you know, it's the pure essence season has slowed down quite a bit compared to when I first started Fresh Start, but we're doing pretty dang good. So now, I guess I'll pause this and then head to the next clip where I'm going to be looking at all of the pure essence traders, and then after that we will then go into the free-to-play, the elemental free-to-play flippers, the guys I got going, the 25 accounts I got there as well. So yeah, so I'll see you in a second. Yo, what up? Okay, I'm back. I was talking to my mom on the phone for like an hour and a half. I know, I'm sorry. I'm kind of bad. I get talking and I get rambling. You know, I yap, Max. I yap all the time, but here we are. Here we are. Hopefully they didn't cut off the audio. Here we are. Whatever. Spurgin. Anyway, we're going to log in on the Pure Essence Traders really quickly. Oh, dude. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot this has been happening. So I got to wait for these guys to load. This is good. You guys are seeing this. This has been happening to me. Maybe it's been happening to you. You try to log in on too many, you get a failed to log in. Please try again later or some shit. I guess when I just do this, it seems to work. What? What happened? This is just timing me out. Good game. No way. Series over. What the fuck? What the fuck? Jagex! Chill out, dude. Maybe it's timed out or something. We'll just work with the people. I know it's either like a timeout or something like that, but yeah, let's look at the top 5. RLY quickly. I forgot to see when they logged in. God damn it. I'm not doing well. Actually, I'm probably not destined to be a YouTuber or anything like that of the sorts. But thank you everybody who's been with me this far. And I hope I am helpful, if not really annoying. But yeah, so we seem to have gotten quite a few sales. We got some buys here. I don't remember anything, but it looks like we have movement happening. So then, like for this first account here, I don't know if anybody can see that really, but we have like 161,000 sold out of 450,000, 238,000 sold out of 444,000, and then here we have 123,000, just under 123,000, 122,980. So then how I'd play this is just to keep a close cycle, like to keep the money rinsing around is I would just like either elite. Well, just because the buys are completed, I would just, you know, cancel the trade offers and then just like reset everything. Just go back in here. So I got 617,000 left. So I'll just go in for 300K. Make sure you go to 2 when you go to sell, because I've done that so many times. And if you fuck that misclick up, Jagex don't give it back. So you just have to eat it. So we still have like quite a bit to sell. So I'm just going to have 2 slots to sell. And now we have 800K to try to purchase more. And that's just kind of how I'd play this out and just let these accounts grow. Okay. So now we got another 800K buys coming in, so that if we get like kind of the on pace here. So like over here, for instance, we had 211,000. I think it was 7 days ago. 30K a day. Pretty freaking based, brother. With 1 slot, 2 sales like that. That's pretty cool. I think closed is a fine way to get this going. So like for this one here, I'll just leave it alone because he's still got another, you know, 100K or whatever. And, you know, as I've been playing, I've been I've been kind of like obsessively trying to get the most whatever, but that doesn't matter as much. I feel like it's just like, if you just, I feel like the way to do this type of strategy is kind of just like, so you don't get burnt out. Cause like, you know, if anybody's been watching me up to this point, I've been struggling with burnout up to this point, like this entire like YouTubing, my job, my kids, my family, stuff like that. And then like what I would recommend now is like to get accounts going and then just have 1 day a week that you just log on and then just don't worry about the profit, because you know the number go up, right? So we know the number goes up because I've proved it, the series and stuff like that. Like unless you're having fun, meticulously like adjusting stuff and working on it, because there was a period of this that I did do this, but like just to keep it simple. Stupid keep it simple, stupid, just having whatever plays you're gonna do and just getting on once every Saturday, or once every Sunday, once every Friday. You want to do more, but like just doing it weekly and just like letting go of the optimization, letting go of the optimized, the max potential, the theoretical max, the hypothetical max, whatever it's called in engineering, I don't remember, but like letting go of that number. Like, you know what I mean? And just like consistently doing it. You know what I mean? Like if I even was like taking my own advice and just stayed on a schedule, I'm going to post every Saturday or every Sunday. That'd probably be an easy one to do every Sunday, because that's like, okay, I'll try that right now. The minimum I'm going to do every week is going to be every Sunday I'm going to post a video unless something's going on with my family. Caveat. Anyway, yeah. So every Sunday, expect me. Hopefully, I want to get to a point. Wow, whatever. Sorry. I know. So many things. This is probably why I should personally, like, I don't like some of the advice I've been getting is too been scripting my content, but I should probably, more than a lot of other people, force myself to script, because I just got so many different, I say one thing and then there's 50 different thoughts that happen at the same time, and I try to say all of them all at the same time, and it's just like fucking chaos. But anyway, once a week, you know what I mean? Because like here, the reason why I bring that up is because this third account here, I don't know if you can see that, but this is 65K bought, sold 75K. And it's the way it looks, it's probably been that way for a few days. And like if I was optimal, I should have got on when it was done and then reset the trade just to not miss those days. And then the other optimization would be like getting on. It's been like 7 days, 18 hours on all these, I think so. Let's try to log it again. So yeah, it looks like that I just got timed out because this account seems to be logging in. And we are at 8 days, 2 hours. So 8 days. I gave up 24 hours because every 7 days, this is your first video, every 7 days, your accounts move out of the queue. So you are an inactive account. You no longer buy or sell. So there's that. Yeah, the drum and bass really hitting good. Yep. So like this one, another one. Yeah, we got some sales here, but and one of the sales made it, dude. Hell yeah. Closed cycle pure acid seems to be a pretty decent strategy. It'll save you a lot of labor. Like Thomas Sowell. If you guys don't know, I'm stupid. I'm a stupid guy, okay? I'm not very intelligent. So I struggle to teach this stuff, but like Thomas Sowell, Basic Economics. If you guys read books, read that book. Or Economics, Facts, and Fallacies. Any of his books, honestly. Read them all. Read every single thing. Listen to his videos on YouTube. Go, he's got some people like abridge his audio books and stuff like that, and there's a lot of his books that are just on YouTube for free. just go listen to it, man. Like, there's this thing he talks about, and that's why I'm suggesting Thomas Sowell, is there is never solution. There's no such thing as a solution. And this may sound like politics, but it's not. It's not a political statement. This is an economic statement, which I know those are closely tied together with politics and stuff like that. I'm not trying to make any affirmation or any. I'm not trying to endorse any politics or anything like that. But it's an economic principle, and it is there are no such thing as solutions. There are only trade-offs. So, like when I say to release the theoretical max, the hypothetical max of efficiency and making money and stuff like that. I guess I could be logging in when I'm talking. It's a trade-off. And so yeah, you can only do 5 at a time before you get timed out. Anyway, so there's just a timer on me or something. Maybe I broke the game. And this never happens when I'm using my pre-Jagex accounts anyway. So back to what I was saying. There's no solutions. There is no best way to do anything. There's only a trade-off. So, like, that's all markets are. It's a trade-off. So, like, closed cycle versus open cycle. Open cycle, one of the trade-offs that we can even perceive, we can identify, is that it seems that cash flow turnover is faster with closed cycle. But the trade-off is more labor. Closed cycle, higher ROI, but it's slower. Higher ROI per unit sale, or sold, sorry, per unit sold. But it's potentially slower. But also another trade-off with closed cycle is there's a fuck ton of less labor. So it's like also like a really cool thing to talk about in this video. And I know I'm just like randomly ranted, but if you subscribe to my channel, get used to it, buddy. I'm not changing. I've tried very hard to change who I am, and I cannot. Anyway, but yeah, it's just a beautiful thing. This whole system. And the way to organize in this strategy is just so beautiful because there is so many different levers and so many different little trade-offs, so many little games in it, so many different ways that you can do it with your picks, the open and close cycle, the amount of accounts, the window, even the window management here. You're playing I'm playing on a different resolution. Just so many different ways to like tailor this type of strategy to your own play style, and it's its own world. It's really fun. It's really cool. Anyway, yeah. So that being said. Amazing. Now my brain is empty, so I think I said everything I wanted to say about that. Oh man, what am I doing? We're checking the rest of the accounts here. Let's just scout the quests or whatever. Looks like this guy sold 30K over the week. This guy sold 200K, or maybe I don't even know, man. Some of them aren't selling, some of them are selling. This one sold pretty good, it looks like. I mean, buys are plentiful. I've noticed too that like week to week there's a wave. You know, there's like a lot more sales coming this week for buys, but a lot more sells don't happen. But then, you know, one day, all it takes is one day somebody's looking for a lot, and then bam, they'll buy it at 2. You know what I mean? There's gaps in the market eventually. Like one thing, one piece of advice I can give to you guys is an acronym. It's PP, and I remember it all the time because I'm really immature. PP, and it's patience pays. So just remember that. If you're ever distraught about sales, please let me log in. I'm happy with these guys, man. Here, Essence close cycle trading. You know, okay, so like for instance here, we only have 1 slot selling. I'm kind of silly here. I should be. This is kind of proof that having multiple slots does sell faster than 1 slot. These are kind of proof of that. They're not really moving too good, and I should have had them selling at like 3. So what's a third of 500K? I don't know. 150, 166. Is that true? 166. Wow. Cool. You guys saw it here. Yes. Dang, I was wishing those hotkeys would work. My buy hotkeys that are split up all of my slots into thirds. I wish they would work for sales too, or sells, but whatever. Okay. So I'm probably talking to nobody here, but oof, okay. So it's not perfect because it was over 500K, but I was just wondering. whatever. Who cares? 3 slots selling. We're going. And then the thing I want to ask is anybody else? Okay, so that's 400K, so I should probably want to. We want to buy that. Then we're gonna do 2 sales. Whatever. Does anybody else ever at work do math games to pass the time in their head? There's this one I play called Doubles, where you just like try to double with mental math as much as you can. Yeah, so I'll be right back. I'm back. My bad. So yeah, I tried to log back in on those last accounts, and I got timed out again. So I just said, "Fuck it," and we're gonna go to the LE traders. So the first 9, I believe, or the first 10 or something like that, are going to be fire. Then it's going to be air, and then the last 5 or something are going to be wall. So let's just get ourselves a quick rundown. These guys I won't need to do anything to because they're still going to be buying for a while here. And as you can see, they are all sitting on the 4 mil, like I said before. You can kind of tell from the buy bars there. I don't know if you can. I know the mobile people have a hard time seeing this, but just whatever. They're about a third full, or whatever. What is that? A fifth or whatever. Some less than that. I feel like since I'm trying to buy, what is that, 9, so it's 1 mil off each account. Like the first one here is 239. 219, sorry. 219. So 219,000. 220 because it's 219,812. Divide that by 7. So these were also logged in 8 days ago, so they're not buying very well. But they're still 31,428 for that first one. The second account here, 218. 319 on this guy, so he did a little bit better. 277 here, so he did a little bit better. 292. 182. 180. 151. 312. Okay, so let's do the fires. See how there's like a fluctuation? We had like our mid ground, but if I do 219, so how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 accounts. We'll do 219 plus 218 plus 319 plus 277. I'm just going for an average here. That's why I'm doing this. This is kind of, I know, off the rails a little bit, but just kind of want to get a average here. So 180 plus 151 plus 312. We'll divide that by 9, giving us a 238.8. So we'll go 239 if that's okay with everybody. 239,000 divided by 7 will be 34,000 average per account. See, hopefully you can kind of tell where I was going or coming from when I said that each account will give you like a roughly a 30,000 average yearly, something like that. So like this is an indicator that fire runes are in the season I was talking about, and you know this is good. Back in previous when I first was doing fire runes on the fresh start or whatever, and I was going crazy, making crazy money during the that peak buying season, where I was just like the 5-6 season when there was a crap ton of demand. That was probably bad for my emotions to get that 70,000, 80,000 per account per day, because like it's easier to go up than it is to come down. So maybe even setting your expectations per account at 15K and then just like, or 20K or whatever. But 30K I feel like is a pretty reasonable expectation. It should be repeatable, especially throughout the year. So anyway, let's continue. Let's look at the error counts. 169 on that guy. 133. So these guys are a little bit slower, it looks like. 248, never mind. Spoke to a little too soon. 160. 357, I believe. Yes. There seems to be a very similar trend here. 242. 232. This one seems to have done really well. 332. 193. 172. Yeah, so that looks pretty good. That looks about the same range. Doing pretty good. So This is what I was saying before for like really optimal AFK labor is that if you do something like this, which is like 4 mil per account, you can log in and not do what I did here. You just log in, log back out. That's the whole labor cycle for that week. And you can do that. You'd want to do that like 3 times, and then on the 4th time, reset. So then, like, depending on whether you're doing open or close cycle, then the reset would be take all of your runes, sell them, and then maybe, or whatever, or pull all the runes off. That's what I normally would do. I'd pull all the runes off, collect them on my main, record my gains, find my customer, sell to the customer. Okay, also with the caveat that when I was operating, I had half my cash stack on my main, and then half, so let's say 10 accounts with 4 mil, I had 40 mil on those accounts. I would also hold 40 mil on my main account so that I could buy the runes for myself and not look like I'm real world trading. That was kind of the idea there. Plus that it was also just a nice little neat cash flow management, whatever, inventory management or whatever. So I can just keep guaranteeing the flow is just nice and consistent and easy and just whatever. And then as I got more money, I just pass it out to more accounts, stuff like that, whatever. Just the way I evolved to do it. It just seemed to work really well for me. And, you know, that's just one way to go about it. So yeah. That's it. My brain's empty, so I can move on. So then we're going to collect here in the water, 231, 188. And then I will turn this off. Display capture, turn that off. I'm going to log off and go on my next accounts. Yeah, you know, I mean, black screen of death here. This is where seems like everything's doing really good. You know, the season of the flipping seems really strong right now. It seems pretty good. And whenever I get back into this game, yeah, this is dead. That was dead time. I guess I'm listening to drum and bass too. So yeah, it's just typing. I feel like we're in a good season right now for elemental runes and pure essence, and we have a lot of options. And my channel's still really small, so everybody who's watching this stuff, you're in a really good position. I'm giving good tips. Who knows what's going to happen if it does increase adaptability? Even though. Now I have another theory that I feel like it's not going to become more adopted. It's so like unkillable. Is that like a lot of people who come to my content, there's like you're uninterested, or they're either interested and subscribe. Let's say that's one thing that happens. Another thing that happens is that they just click off the video. They're uninterested. And then another thing that happens is that like there's people coming on here who know it all, and they say stupid shit like yeah, I can flip 2 mil and make whatever, or I can just go do the wildy, entry-level wildy stuff and make 1,000 times the amount of money that you do flipping 2 mil a day. They say stupid fucking smooth brain shit like that. And yada yada, I know. It's probably disrespectful for me to talk like that to about somebody who's commenting, but like, it's not. That's the type of person. They're just going to completely just not believe it. So I just think like that people just they can't like conceive that this is a solid moneymaker, so they're just not going to do it. And then there's going to also be the camp that like people may try this and do it a little bit, just not like it, because this is like super brain dead, like autistic type gameplay. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Sorry, I'm just trying to remember how many accounts I had. Moral of the story is I don't think it's going to go nowhere. Personally, I feel like I'm not the first person to have this thought. Like this type of farm. There's a buddy, Shiny Mew. He joined up and he's like me. I'm a little bit ahead of him, but if me and him exist, there's other traders out there doing this, like even scaled up even higher. And if those people exist, which I guarantee they do, they are doing a lot more in sales and stuff than me and Shiny Mew are. And there's just, I don't know. I just don't see this. I just don't. Now that I have, you know, whatever, my subscriber count and the viewership I've gotten, like, I'm sure I'm known enough in the RuneScape community that people are probably trying this out. And if nothing's happening to what happened here, oh, okay. So I only have these guys here. So the 2 mil guy, 282, 283, 235, 304, 263. So yeah, there you go. All the LE runes performing really well. Pure Essence doing pretty good. Awesome. You know what I mean? Like, that's like 30K per account per day. And if I got 25 doing that, so I got 45 doing it. And I'm pretty sure each of the accounts are somewhere within that. Oh, sorry. So just for a math check. So if I got 45 accounts making 30K a day, it's 1.35 mil a day. So then that's like times 7. So I made 9.4 mil this week in equity. Because like none of the sales are realized yet, really. I mean, like some of the Pure Essence are and stuff like that, but plus then whatever I made off my main accounts. Because my main accounts have made, just off the Mithril Darts and stuff like that, they made a lot more than 30K a day. So I'm probably sitting at like the 11, maybe 12 mil this week. But chill. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for the video, the labor would have taken me 10 minutes, 15 minutes just to log in and log out. You know what I'm saying? So here we are. Yeah, LE season is back. I am officially declaring LE season is back. So then, okay, so for LEs, what do you do? I don't know if anybody's still here, but whatever. I don't care. I'm not going to think about that. I'm just going to make fucking videos. Shut the fuck up, Ethan. Anyway. LEs, what do you do? 2 things. Close cycle them. So you take your buy offers and you make 1 sell offer or 2 sell offers or whatever that is. So, you know, like you buy. 1 sale. And then the money, then, you know, per week you log in, or every 2 weeks or whatever you set up, you take your, you just do a reset, log in, your 3 weeks or 4 weeks, log in, and then on your reset, you just move all of your runes to the sell slot, and then move all your money to the buy slots, close cycle. I feel like that's probably just as efficient, or the other way around, is open cycle, which is where you take all the runes, buy them from yourself, or trade them off from yourself, find a bulker, sell them for 4.8 to 4.9 because LE runes are solid at that price. And yes, it's a little bit less ROI, but it does immediately bring your cash stack back. Or you can take your main account that's buying it from yourself and then make sell offers on your main account if you just want to wait a little bit. Since you'll be waiting a month anyway, if you're doing like the cash stack I have here, which is 4 mil per account, you'll have a month to sell those runes on your main in sell slots in the main account. Because they will, it's not as, you know, like sometimes you just won't. Like, the fire runes usually always sell out by the time another reset happens. Air runes usually will sell out, and then waters and earths you're kind of, like, iffy on. But they will sell if you want the full ROI, or if you just immediately want cash. Like, say the next reset comes around, and they all don't sell. Maybe empty out your sell offers on your main account that's buying from everybody, and then just find a bulker and then sell the rest off to them in excess and take that little 10% loss. From the, it's not a loss. You'd only be making 0.9 or 0.8 per unit, which is still really, really high. And then just like buy, you know, reset the offers. Rinse, repeat, baby. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That is today's episode. Again, I'm gonna shoot for every Sunday or once a week, just whatever. We're just gonna chill and check, and then we're going to just roll the bank up. It is no longer a fresh start, so I am just incorporating the entire 100 million, whatever other money, cash stack I get from my other accounts, and we're just going to grow the bank up. Hopefully make some bills, get to the bills. I got to start taking more of the money I make. You know, it'll exponentially go up. Like, you know, I was operating 136 accounts with 1 mil, but I decided to make it more chill and AFK to make it more manageable. And labor costs by making the accounts go for 4 mil, because now, like, I could wait 2 weeks to show you guys. You know, I just log in one day and then show you. Maybe that's what I'll do for the next video. Show you how fast it is just to log in and log out. That might be what I do. That sounds like a good idea. Just so you can just, you know, I'll just set the timer and then bing, 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 run them down, get them done in like a minute so you guys can see it. Like, I don't know. There's like there's people who just can't conceptualize how easy the labor is, but if you see it done right in front of you, then it's like you don't have to imagine it. You see it. But yeah. So take care. Catch you guys. Thank you for watching. Another long Japanese Yap Max Skibbity Risen toilet. Gyat. I heard that one. That's a cool one. This one girl was talking about how brain rot culture has gone too far because she was about to die in a canoe accident or something like that, and then all she could say was, "Oh my God," and that was really funny. Like she was so, what is it, cooked? She was so cooked. Her brain was so cooked she could only like say, "Oh my God," like she couldn't say like, "Oh my God," or like normal people shit. It's really funny. Anyway, so Skibbity Riz. See you guys later. Peace out. Subscribe. Oh yeah, subscribe. If you watch this far, subscribe. Hell yeah. See ya. Like this video. Leave me a comment saying, "What up, yo, homie?" And or tell me a story. Tell me a story about something that happened to you. And I want it to be as like boring and like completely off topic as possible. And I want it to make like absolutely no sense contextually to this video whatsoever. And I want it to be I want it to take some time, and then after I'm done reading it, I want to go, wow, I could never get that fucking time back, and thanks for that. Like, that's as bad as a story as I want it to be. But it also has to be true, too, because then that'll really, really, really just really nail it in. Like salt on a wound, like, you just stole that time from me forever, and I'm never getting it back. Like everybody who probably gets to the end of my videos, and that's probably the exact same thoughts they have. So, yeah, peace out, Girl Scout. Peace out. Drum and bass jungle, highly intelligent music. That's why I went to this jungle track. Anyway, bye.